Here we go now. That's right, S.I.B.R family. We are back with week 4 in college football, and I'm back with a whole nother batch of picks. Now, look, you could check the record. That's right, I'm doing pretty good this year in terms of calling college football games, so you should believe me. Believe the hype. I am the real deal. GOAT status. That's ya boy. Michigan taking on Rutgers. Now, I gotta say, this to me is the yuck bowl. I hate Rutgers. I hate Michigan. I'm not watching a moment of this game. I won't even watch a highlight. I will just glance at the final score to see who won. I'm gonna take Michigan. Sorry, I almost threw up. I'm gonna take them simply because Rutgers, in my opinion, is much worse. Even though they're both undefeated, I don't believe in Rutgers 3-0 start. Like, please get out of here. Rutgers is gonna get washed. Clemson taking on Florida State. Now, this one for me, I am particularly interested in because this is my guarantee of the week. I guarantee you Clemson takes care of business against Florida State. Florida State coming off of a rough, tough, gutsy, I guess you can call it that, win over Boston College. They barely escaped that game with a W. They're going to come in against Clemson, a team that everyone has written off as being no good and being just out of it already. Unranked? Are you kidding? I hate Clemson anyway, so I'm not mad at that. Leave them unranked. But anyway, Florida State's going to come in and try to prove a point and prove that they are better than what they showed last week. And for that reason, I think early mistakes are going to happen. I think Clemson is going to come in and try to prove we have a perfect opportunity against a top 5 opponent to prove that we are better than you guys think. I think those two things coming together, one team trying to prove that they're good, the other team trying to prove that they're good, chaos. And in that chaos, Clemson comes out with a W. I guarantee it. Oklahoma taking on Cincinnati. Let's keep it short and brief. Oklahoma's better. Oklahoma wins. Oregon at home versus Colorado. That's right. The Colorado hype train comes in full steam going around that bend, and I got a feeling this train's going to fall off the tracks. I got Oregon up big. Oregon right now is favored by 21. There's a reason. Colorado's defense is legitimately bad, and they lost their best defensive player in Travis Hunter. Offensively, they are completely one-dimensional. They're averaging about 60 yards on the ground per game. It's not good. Oregon is a good team. Yes, the level of competition for both of these teams in the first 3 weeks has been pretty low. But Oregon is coming in with a very experienced quarterback in Bo Nix, and as long as he doesn't do some Bo Nix boneheaded things, this team could be up on Colorado 21 points in the first quarter. I think they get up early. I think by halftime it is over. I think Shedeur Sanders tries to make some spectacular plays to get them back in the game, and that leads to some turnovers. I like Oregon to cover the 21 comfortably. Utah taking on UCLA. This game to me can be summed up in one phrase: consistency versus inconsistent. That's right. Utah for me is just a consistent football team. Each and every week, you know exactly what you're going to get from them. UCLA, on the other hand, can look fantastic and then look like dog water. I don't know what you're going to get from UCLA. For that reason, even though I wouldn't be surprised if UCLA pulled it out, I'm going to go with the consistent team in Utah. I think Utah gets it done this weekend. Ole Miss taking on Alabama. Alabama is a mess right now. Their quarterback room is absolutely disastrous. Coach Saban looks like he's reeling, like maybe he lost some of that magic. And that's exactly the reason why you would pick Alabama to take out Ole Miss. As soon as you count them out, that's when they show up and deliver. But I don't think it happens this week. I think Ole Miss comes in, kicks the Kings while they're down, takes advantage of the fact that they're getting them at a good time where their quarterback is going to try to prove that he, in fact, is the guy. I think they're going to get some early turnovers. I think they're going to make some big plays. I think Ole Miss beats Alabama. Duke versus UConn. Duke. Miami versus Temple. Go with Miami. They're playing pretty good. Tennessee going against UTSA. Tennessee. LSU taking on Arkansas. I would love to tell you something different, but I still think LSU is going to end up in the top 4 at the end of the year. They're going to take care of Arkansas. Washington State taking on Oregon State. Now, these are two teams who are playing well, but you're not quite sure if you want to buy in yet. But look, I like what I see from Washington State. In fact, I think Washington State is sneaky good and I think they have a real good chance at winning that conference. For that reason, I'm taking Washington State to take out Oregon State this weekend. But that game is a game I expect to be very entertaining, very exciting, and I can't wait to watch it. Florida versus Charlotte, go with the Gators. Georgia taking on UAB. Just show the logo. I'm not going to say it. Texas taking on Baylor. Hook 'em horns. Ohio State taking on Notre Dame. This one means a lot to me. This one scares me. The moment Sam Hartman committed to transferring to Notre Dame, I thought, whoa, great fit. Trouble for Ohio State. This game on the road at night is going to be very difficult, especially for a young quarterback like Kyle McCord. Everything, all logic tells you go with Notre Dame. They're at home. They should win. But the X factor is the talent level at Ohio State. They are supremely talented. Much more talented players than Notre Dame has. And for that reason, I'm going to give Ohio State a very slight edge. Very slight edge in this game. I think Ohio State pulls it out, but it's going to be tough. It's going to be close. It's going to be scary. Penn State taking on Iowa. Look, when I first looked at this on the schedule, I wanted to go with Iowa until I remembered, oh yeah, 2 words, Cade McNamara. 3rd word, trash. Right, I'm not picking a team led by Cade McNamara by any circumstances. I'm going with Penn State. North Carolina taking on Pittsburgh. Drake's putting out a new album and Drake May is going to put on a show. USC taking on Arizona State. Another easy one. Go with USC. Caleb Williams builds his own hype train going into the hype train capital in Colorado next week. I like USC to win. Washington taking on Cal. Not really sure how I feel about Penix, but Washington's much better than Cal, so go with Washington. That's my picks for the week, y'all. Listen, take it where you want to go. Take it with a grain of salt if you must. But those are my picks for the week. I'll catch you guys next time.